Hello, good evening, everybody. God bless you. Look, I haven't been on StreamYard in so long, I so forgot to turn the camera on. I'm super excited to be on with you guys tonight. I cannot believe I'm not tired. Your girl has been on the road traveling today back home, but I'm super happy to be home. I'm super excited to be back to the house, and I'm super excited to get back to work. Do me a favor as you guys are coming in. Go ahead and take a moment and share the broadcast. Let somebody know that we're on tonight. Just a pop-up scope. Definitely not going to be on with you guys long. I know we got to get up early in the morning. We got to get to it. But I definitely wanted to come on tonight. Had so many interesting conversations today on my way, actually on my way home from Georgia, where I was able to go for our family gathering. Shouts out to my family. They may hop on tonight. I love the fact that I'm able to just create my own schedule. That's a whole other conversation, but excited to be back. Matter of fact, hey Siri, put a reminder to write in the Nolan family group a thank you to everyone that came. Okay, sorry guys. Y'all know everything about me is like a schedule. I'll be like scheduled out. But I'm excited tonight. Come on in, grab your pen and your paper. I want to talk to y'all tonight about why, I read a post today, and the post said, coaching is a scam. And I don't know this person. I never met this person per se, but I was very interested in the comments, and I was very interested to see, what people had to say concerning this person's perspective. And you guys know, with me being more so a mentor, like I really entered the coaching space, not really, and I think I really kind of lower level myself by calling myself a coach, because I'm really so much more. I'm really a consultant. Most people who get to know me, they'll understand that I'm really a consultant and I'm really a mentor, not really a coach, because I feel like sometimes coaches, they kind of tell you what you already know you should be doing and coach you to do it. Versus me, sometimes I provide the solution. So very much so a consultant, very much so been in the space of mentoring for a couple of years now. And I was so intrigued about hearing so many people talk about coaching being a scam. And, it made me realize my life growing up as a high school dropout, actually 10th grade high school dropout, as a teenage mom. I had my son when I was 15. Most of you guys already know that. If not, now you know. Most people know that I don't have a high school diploma or I don't have a college degree. Well, I take that back. I gotta stop saying it because I do have a diploma, but I don't have a college degree. Most people don't know that about me, and most people don't know the level of success that I've had was because of a mentor, right? And it's because of a coach. And so I want to talk to you guys tonight about why coaching is not a scam, right? Or why you feel coaching is a scam, because everybody is so entitled, to their own opinions. Like I don't expect anybody on here tonight to 100% agree with me or what I have to say. Like this is my opinion. And I really believe that a lot of people they miss the power of understanding what coaching is, what mentorship is, and how it has the power and the ability to absolutely change one's life. And I don't want to talk about anybody tonight. I want to talk about myself, because for one, I know for a fact that I have a level of success and I carry a level of results that a lot of people do not have. Like a lot of people haven't touched or seen the things that I've been able to touch or see. They have not been able to accomplish the things that I've been able to accomplish. In so many years, I've lived under the table and saying that, right? And a lot of people know this about me. If you know me personally, I live a lot of my success behind closed doors. Like I don't really show a lot of people really my success. I am going to start showing it, but I'm just saying I don't. One of the reasons why I've been so successful, and I am successful, and I'm going to continuously be successful, is because I invest in coaching. I invest in coaching. I invest in mentorship. I invest in things that are going to increase my quality way of life. And when I was first working at a fast food restaurant, and watch this, y'all, I never forget it. Truth be told, most of you guys would have never believed this, but I was a store manager. I actually had my own store at 17 years old. Crazy, right? I was supposed to be 18, but I was such a great worker. I was such a great leader. I was such a trusted individual that they broke the rules. They broke company law and gave me my own store at 17 years old. 17 years old, I had my own store. I was a manager at KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And one of the things that I started learning was that you don't have the answers to everything, right? Just because you are placed in a role, you still must be trained in the role. And so I was a manager at KFC, and y'all, I'm gonna get into why coaching is a scam in a minute. Y'all just hear me. I was a manager at KFC, and one of the things that I remember was every time our area manager would come around, before I really got promoted, everybody used to talk about him so badly. They was like, oh, when he comes around, things change. Oh, you better not talk to him, when he comes around, oh, he's so mean. And so I couldn't wait to see who they was talking about, because I was like, man, y'all talking about this man like he just off the chain. So I couldn't wait to see who they was talking about, because I want to make sure I had, my stuff together. And so this is a true story. The first time, he came in the room, he came in the office, he did a pop-up. Most people know he was known for just popping up. Like, he was known for just popping up and not telling you he on the way and things like that. So he popped up, and when he popped up, the first person that was at the door, when he opened the door, was me. I was like, oh Lord. And he was like, what's your name? I was like, I'm Brianna Anderson. I'm Brianna Williams at the time. And he was like, oh, you're Brianna Williams. I got to talk to you. So I'm like, oh Lord, he got to talk to me. Lord, in my first time meeting him, why he had to talk to me like that? I had that mindset. And so I remember that he walked through with the other store manager. He did all this stuff that, he really wanted to do. And I'm going somewhere with this story. I want y'all to stay locked in with me, because I'm going somewhere with this story. He was, walking around, pointing out all the things that was wrong in the store, telling that store manager then how, the workers, how we, some of us were doing a great job and all type of things, right? And so finally he walked back to the front of the store. And I think at this time I was like only 16. I wasn't even 17 yet. And he was like, Brianna, let me see you in the office. And I was like, okay. So I went into the office, and I got into the office. He sat me down, and he said, do you know who I am? I said, no, but I've heard a lot about you. He said, I can only imagine. And then he said, why are you here? And I said, honestly, I'm here because I want to work here. And because at that time, that was really like my second job. I really didn't understand how to work, then. So I just said, I'm here because I need to work. I told him I'm a single parent. I'm a teenage mom. He said, oh, you have a child? I was like, yes, I have a child. He said, let me tell you something. He said, I've heard your name so much, and I'm just now meeting you. He said, I heard your name so much. I'm telling y'all, I don't know why the Lord brought this story back to me when we were on our way home today. He said, I heard your name so much that I was going to cancel today's meeting, but I remembered I asked Connie, which was then who was my manager. He was like, I remember I asked Connie, when was your next day that you worked so I can come and see you? And I was like, whoa, really? He was like, yeah. He said, no, I asked Connie. He said, I want you to be trained. I'm going to have her to train you. He said, I already know, you're supposed to be 18. He said, but she's going to train you. Let me worry about all that. He was a spiritual man, godly man, married. I had met his wife, everything. She used to come in the store all the time, but I never met him. He said, you're going to have a store before you turn 18. He said, because what you've done being here in less than a year, I've seen people and managers work here for years, and they have not brought that level of excellence. Watch this. I kid you not. He said, the first thing he asked me, let me ask you this question first. He said, are you teachable and are you coachable? I did not know what coachable meant at that time. At that time, I really thought that he was just saying, like, teachable. Yeah, I know what that means. Yeah, you're going to teach me. I can do it. But when you said coachable, I really didn't even have an understanding of what that meant. What I really thought he was saying was like, he coached me in it. I'm like, yeah. It wasn't until I stepped into that role, hear me, in that position that I really learned the power of coaching. And so all through my career in that particular field, when I left the industry of the restaurant industry and I jumped over into manufacturing industry, I shifted up there as well. Then I left there and I went into corporate America where I shifted up there as well, right? Then I got into network marketing. I left corporate America. Hey girl, I left corporate America to sell a $20 pack of tea. Watch this. I left a $18 per hour paying corporate America job, like Fortune 500, top company that most people who know me on here, you know, is everybody wants to work there. I left to sell a $20 pack of tea. What in the world possessed my mind to do something like that? What in the world had me to say, you know what, Cedric, I'm about to quit this job. I'm done. What in the world made me get up from my desk and walk to my manager and say, can we have a meeting? How do I put in my 2-week notice? It was all about coaching. I started aligning with people who taught me that the only scam in life, listen to me, the only scam in life is people who are still confused about money. When I realized that you can never be scammed, listen to me, you can never be scammed. Let me tell you why. Scam stands for still confused about money. Most people today, the biggest problem that they have is not that they don't have a coach or a mentor. It's not that they don't have programs to help them elevate. It's not that people are not in their circle praying that they win. It's that they're still confused about money. Watch this. I was telling my husband today, I said, do you know how many programs that I've signed up for? Do you know how many books that I got on the shelves that I never read? Do you know how many courses and things I just come across and I'd be like, oh, that's going to be so good. Sometimes I just do it to support a person or another business owner, but sometimes I really do it with anticipation of getting to it to learn it. And I never don't. It never comes across to me as being a scam. It never comes across to me. Listen to me. I want y'all to hear me tonight. It never comes across to me as something that didn't work for me. Because in actuality, I didn't work for it. Scam means still confused about money. Let me get back to my story. So I joined network marketing. I left a Fortune 500 company job to join Total Life Changes, which is a great network marketing company, MLM direct sales. And I'm going to be honest, I joined for the community. I joined because of the network. I joined also who I joined under the alignment that me and her had and still do. I realized that I learned the power of transformation there. I joined a person that I never had their phone number. I joined a person, left my Fortune 500 company job, and I never could text her. I never could schedule a call with her. I want y'all to hear me on tonight. Never. I can't pull up to her house. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. But the level of expertise that I received from her, from the things that she gave and the things that I took and I executed, it absolutely changed my life. I had a person tell me before, they said, Brianna, hiring a mentor is not going to make you rich. Joining a coaching program is not going to solve all your problems. Hear me. I want y'all to hear me good tonight. I'm telling y'all, because this right here is stopping a lot of people from going to the next level because our perspective is so wrong. Watch this. Reading that book, Brianna, reading Traffic Secrets ain't going to bring the traffic. Reading .com secrets ain't going to bring the .coms. No. That's just a piece of the puzzle. What's going to change your life, change your money, and change your bank account is what you do with what you learn. Hear me. I'm telling y'all, I was so baffled by this acronym of scam, still confused about money, because here's the thing. A lot of times, many people who are so confused about their future behind the scenes is not that they're just really confused about their future. They're really still confused about money. They really have the wrong perspective. And so, this is so good. When she started mentoring me from afar, when I had to hop on with her once a month, y'all ain't saying nothing. I made sure that I saved the date in my calendar, saved the time. I didn't cancel no calls. Listen to me. When she logged into the back office, she saw my numbers were there. It saw me put in the work. It saw me learning. Mentorship is a harvest from a seed. Coaching is a harvest from a seed. Most people right now, their life is an absolute reflection of not what they're getting, is what they are receiving. Watch this. I can get so much. Social media, YouTube, everybody can give you everything. You can watch a quick video. You can watch a reel. You can learn more in one reel that you can learn in 1 year college. In today's society, you can learn so much in one reel. Drop a one in the chat if I'm telling the truth, than what you will ever learn 1 year college. But it's only what you implement. And it's only what you execute that's going to show you the desired result. So let me wrap this up. I got to really tell you guys about this. That word is still. A lot of people still confused, still bored, still broke, still complaining, still struggling. Do you know how many people I turn away from services? Cedric is on here. Cedric will tell you there are so many people who come back to me and I tell Cedric to let them know, no, not at this time. No, not at this time. Why? Why? Because they steal. They steal. S-T-I-L-L. They are still in the same place. Number one thing, I had a lady tell me today, she was like, hey, I want to sign up, but let me tell you, this other company, they did A, B, C, and D, and you may know him. I said, wait, listen, let me stop you right there. I said, let me tell you right now. I said, one thing about me, I'm going to be honest with you and 100% true and authentic. I said, I don't sign up clients who come in talking about past services. I'm going to tell you why. Because I've been in that same place, and in this industry, especially in credit restoration, you're not gonna get no fast results over here unless you scamming, unless somebody reporting your social security number and you dead and you really alive. You're not gonna get no fast results over here. So I'm gonna let you know right now. I set most people back so straight. Matter of fact, I sent so many people back to the sender. I say, well, what I want you to do, I want you to go back and give them another 6 months, because what they're telling you is correct. What they said, I said, I'm in the industry. I do this every single day for the last 7 years. What they're telling you is absolutely correct. They're not scamming you. They didn't take your money. They're actually doing the work. Everything you said, I verify it. I don't want to take your money. I want you to go back and give them more time. Steal. Second letter, C, confused. You cannot sign up for mentorship in a confused state. You cannot sign up for coaching in a confused state. Watch this. I spend more time. I got a group of people right now that we're on our last couple of months of service in one of my programs. Most of them have spent the last 6 months still confused about what they want to do. Most of them are so confused that they change what they want to do every time I talk to them. Oh, y'all not talking to me. Y'all not saying nothing to me tonight. This is the coach and mentor people be asking for. They don't even realize. This is the coach and mentor right here. This will get you $1 million status. This me talking right here get you to 6 figures. Just implementing tonight what I'm about to tell you. If you are confused, you will always be broke. If you are confused, your success will always be hard to find you and locate you. A confused mind is trouble in all its ways. The Bible says a double mind is unstable in all its ways. A confused mind you can't join. Listen to me. You cannot join anything confused. Come on, girl. Confused in what you want to happen in your life, confused in the level of work that it's going to take to get there in your life, confused about who you really are, confused about what you really wanted to build, what your desire, like confused about if this is something that you really want to do. No. Letter C and scam is confused. Most people don't see the results because they're so confused. Right? Hear me. Social media will have you so confused that you wanna be over here a financial coach today, and tomorrow over here you want to go to school to be a doctor. You want to be a dentist. Oh, then next week, confused will have you saying, "Hey, I want to invest in stocks. I want to invest in credit restoration." And then the week after that, you say, "You know what? I changed my mind. What I'm gonna just hold out until next year." Confused. Come on. Letter A stands for about. Come on. About how long is it gonna take you? About how long will it take you? Let me tell you something. I told a person this before. This is us coaching tonight. This is a free session tonight. Somebody asked me, how much will it cost? About how much? I said, I want you to add up about how much has it cost you remaining the same. About how much? I asked a lady the other day, she said, I know that. Oh, you know what? I know that. Oh, I know. I said, well, how much money did you make? She said, about $100. I said, if you know everything that I just said to you and you only made about $100 all this year, you really don't know a lot about anything. See, sometimes, wow, my mentor said this today. This is so good. He said this today. He said, you're not going to coach me on how to coach you and what to coach you with. I was like, whoa, that was powerful. Come on. I was like, whoa, shoot. He said, you're not going to coach me on how to and what to coach you on. If you came to me, it's because there's some level of coaching that I have for you. But if you change and try to alter what I have to give you, you're not going to give the level of result that I really can give. Watch this. Most people absolutely are in the same place that they have been for year after year after year after year, because everything about their lives is inconsistent. Come on. Somebody say consistency. Somebody say discipline. Watch this. I've had people in my life who could be so much more further, but everything about their life is inconsistent. Everything about their life is inconsistent. You must have consistency. And when you listen, and here's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about no people who want to just sell lip gloss. I'm not talking to y'all tonight. I'm not talking about people who, you selling a $2 product. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about people who really want to make multiple six figures in their lives. And for the record, multiple six figures is a lot of money. I told a lady that earlier today. I was like, I don't have a desire to make millions overnight. It's coming. But me having $20,000 months is good. Me showing you how to make, if you've been making $1,000 a month and I come and show you how to make $1,500 a month, $2,500 a month, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. Talk about mentorship. I was in a restroom today and I was looking at stuff. I had to screenshot myself and saving it to my results. We just talking tonight, y'all. And I said, wow, Brianna, in March 18th, It say March 18th to May 28th. I changed one thing in my business. One thing. This is not all my business. This is one product. I was offering this for free for 5 years. And one day I went on a workcation. And I said, Holy Spirit, tell me everything that I can optimize, because you are my partner. You are in this thing with me. Show me all type of money that's hidden. I want to see it. Right? And the Holy Spirit just started revealing so many different things. But this one thing right here, it was what I took from the Holy Spirit and I ran with it. He said, I want you to change this. I asked Cedric, I kid you not. From the day that I did it, from just one step in one of my businesses, from something that takes 15 minutes of my time, I did 38 sales from March 18th to today, May 28th. Somebody say optimize. If I didn't have a mentor, a coach, a leader to show me how to optimize, not keep adding products. I had a lady say, I'm going to write another book. I said, well, how many have you sold? How much money have you profited and made? Maybe about 1,000, 2,000. You don't need to write another book. You don't keep adding products. You optimize your offers. It took me 5 years to make that change, which I should have did it before. But I was stuck in a limited mindset until a person, until a coach, until a mentor shattered that glass ceiling and said to me, this is what you need to change. Boom, I changed it. And because of that, I was able to profit about $3,800. $3,800 from that one thing that takes 15 minutes of my time. So I'm here to tell many of you all tonight that the level of success that you are looking for, I'm telling you right now, is right on the other side of the execution that you are not ready to do. And another thing, let me just say this: success is so not overnight. It is so not overnight. Every overnight success comes with a whole lot of nights of non-successes. Hear me when I'm telling y'all, it's like I've never met, and I'm connected to real life millionaires. Period. I never heard them tell me that they made millions the easy way. It becomes easy when it becomes mastery to them. When they can do it now when they sleep. For me, making 6 figures, I can do it in my sleep. Making 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day, 20, 50,000 a month. If I really focus and clear, I can do it in my sleep. I've mastered that. I mastered it. But before, it was not easy because I was in the process of growing. I was coming from a seed to a tree. Somebody say optimize. So let's get back to it. Let me go back. So scam, still confused about money. Last word, money. Money. Woo. Money. If money is worth more to you than you're going to have a hard time seeing your money grow. Most of us, we have to break this stronghold that money is a god over us, or money is more valuable than us. No large amount of money is more valuable than me. You can put me in a room with a billionaire, and I'm still going to be Brianna Anderson. I am still my most highest valuable asset. I am still one of the greatest assets to this world. I'm really one of the greatest gifts to mankind. That's what I tell myself. I tell myself that. Let me tell you why. I tell myself that every single day, so that money doesn't buy me. People can't buy me. If money can buy you, it will frustrate you. Still confused about money? Listen to me. You got to get to the point where you realize that money must be your tool, and that's it. That's it. Money makes the world go round. It's a tool that we use in the marketplace to keep the economy going. It's a tool, but that's all it is. And you are so more valuable than money. Like, period. I'm telling you. Like, today, I was like, my God, I wish I had a camera crew. I would go in the store and I would absolutely not look at how much it costs. I promise you, I don't even think about it. My goal is, do I need it? Do I have need of it today? What can it do for me right now? How is it going to increase my quality way of life today? Is it going to satisfy my desire? Is it going to meet a need? I need it. I got it. Now, I'm not saying don't live and I'm not a budget. I'm not saying that I don't be right here just buying stuff, but I'm saying that money doesn't have a stronghold on me where I fear it, where I fear of not having it. Listen to me. One of the things successful people do, they realize you can get money just like you can get a man. My grandma used to say you can get a man on the side of the street. It's like you can get a gallon of milk. She used to say that, and I'm telling you, it's so true. That's just like money. When it becomes a sport to you, that's why one of the things that I really want to I'm going to share with my audience this year. And I'm so super excited about launching my YouTube channel because I really want to show you how money moves. How I want to show you money moves and how money moves. Money moves in your life through transactions. Hear me. I'm telling you, most people right now are stuck. They're working like a slave, not being compensated because they have a grip. The grip of money just got they neck like in a shambles. No, scam. Still confused about money. Last word, money. Money is a tool. When you figure out how to have money work for you instead of you work for money, your life will absolutely be changed. All right. I'm telling you guys what I know. One of the things I want to share with you guys before I end is this. Never be afraid to reinvent yourself. Never be afraid to start from the bottom. Never be afraid to do it again. Like for me, honestly, I get my greatest levels of success when I go back to the bottom because I never want to redo nothing at the top. No, it's the bottom. It's when I restructure and reoptimize and rebuild and reframing. When I get my coaching, like the mentors and coaches that I have in my life, it's impossible for me to be broke. It's impossible. Me, myself, as my own coach, it is so impossible for me to live less than I deserve. I'm telling y'all. And I want many of y'all right now to take y'all stuff that. Bronte, Sharon, all y'all, tell y'all stuff right now. You got to start telling yourself, it's a good coaching session. I should take up an offering. You got to start telling yourself, it should be impossible for anybody to be in your presence and still remain the same. Risha, seldomly, it should be impossible. They should not come around you and not be transformed from your level of genius. Every single one of us has a level of genius that we carry to transform and change the world. We can do something. I don't care if you can give a credit tip. I don't care if you can give a nice gesture. I don't care if you can share a business tip. You can do hair. I don't care what it is. You can do nails. You can do. I don't care what it is. The problem is you're sad and depressed because you're not optimizing what God has placed on the inside of you. The genius in you is not fully activated, and you're not putting in the level of commitment that it's going to take for that seed to become a tree. Do you know how much it takes for a small seed to become a tree? Trees last years, decades, sometimes centuries from a small seed. Y'all not saying nothing to me tonight. From a small seed, trees last decades, years, centuries from a small seed. What in the world is so powerful or important for that seed, the middle of the seed becoming a tree? How important is that process? How important is that? What happens? What takes place for that small, the genius in that seed is so powerful that it produces a tree. And I'm telling you, so many people, you should be trees by now. You should be trees by now. Come on, birds should be flying into you, making a whole nest in your tree because you're so fruitful. Your trees is producing fruit. Your trees are producing leaves, and it's a beautiful tree. Come on, successful people. Your tree should be really, but you still a seed. Process. All right. So I want to tell y'all this tonight. Coaching is a scam. Coaching is a scam for people who are still confused about money. Yes, it is. If you still confused about money, everything's gonna be like a scam to you, especially when you're in your feelings, especially when you get mad. Everything gonna feel like a scam to you, especially when you have that perspective. Come on now. I remember when, oh, Jesus. I remember when I left my Fortune 500 company job and spent all I had on one coaching call. Baby, let me tell you. And I got off that coaching call and I was like, man, everything she was like, the lady was telling me, girl, you already know this. Why you on the phone? And you think she gave me my money back? No. What did I take from the call? I didn't take from the call that she was a scam artist. I didn't take from the call that coaching, oh, I could just do this myself. I already know what she talked about. I took from that call that I'm on the 100% right track, baby. I got the game plan. That was confirmation. I took from that call confirmation. See, sometimes it's confirmation. Sometimes, a lot of time, mentorship and coaching is confirmation for what you know you should already be doing it, but the capacity is not there for you to do it on your own. The capacity ain't there for you to achieve that on your own. I'm not going to be able to achieve this next level of my success on my own. That's why I'm so hooked and connected with a mentor that I have now. I got to watch him I got to listen to him every single day. I need to hear the words that she's speaking all the time because it's building capacity in me. And I'm telling you, without that capacity, I'm going to procrastinate. Without that level of capacity, I'm going to always talk about what I'm going to do. I'm going to always talk about God is calling me to be successful, but I'm never going to walk in it because I don't have that level of capacity. And let me talk about the flip side. Some people want the level of results from 5-minute advice. These lights look at me. Well, Brianna, you know, you on Facebook and you be showing people how to get the bag. Why I ain't got the bag? Are you in my program? Do you come to your one-on-one calls? Are you sharing with me the issues in your business? Are you telling me what you want to build? And then are you in position to let's now build it? Ooh, that 5-minute advice. Hey girl, I got a question. You're not going to be able to build nothing lasting and successful from an answer from one question. Becoming a high-level CEO takes sacrifice, years and years of learning. I'm telling y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just telling y'all what I've learned at the top. I'm telling you what I learned at the top. At the top, the greatest teacher is 100% the greatest student. Period. Show me your level of learning, and I'm gonna show you your level of success. Period. And when people, I can't make up for it. I can't apologize for it. I'm the best student. Anybody would tell you that about me. Anybody who's around me, 80% of the time, they're gonna tell you Brianna's gonna be tuning you out after about 20 minutes, and Brianna's gonna be learning. Brianna's gonna be implementing. Brianna's gonna be executing. Brianna's gonna be tapped in. Brianna got an assignment. Brianna has been mentored. Brianna has been called. Brianna got a whole generation of people waiting on her to rise into a whole new level she ain't even seen before. Brianna ain't got time to sit around on the phone and watch no TV. I watch it every now and then when I'm on vacation and when I got time off. But through the day, Brianna ain't just got time to not do nothing with the life that God has given me in this world. The time that He has given me in this world, I want to make sure that every cent, every minute, every quarter, every hour, I was productive. I was productive. So I don't know who I'm talking to today. Hey, Apostle, God bless you. I don't know who I'm talking to today. But yeah, coaching is a scam. Coaching is a scam if you're still confused about money. Coaching is a scam if you are still confused about your level of success. Coaching is a scam if you don't know who you are. Oh yeah, coaching is a scam. Coaching is a scam if you're not even ready mentally to be a student. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I love y'all so much. Thank you guys for jumping on with me tonight. Pop-up live. I hope I was able to bless you guys with something that will help you elevate your life, your mindset, your business, and your bank account. You know that's what I do because that's what I love to do. But I'm gonna just tell you the practical things that works for me. See, I can tell you about things that I read in books that have worked for other people, but I can't really give account to that because I'm not them, right? I can only share what they say. But I'm gonna tell you what works for me. What works for me is for me showing up. What works for me is for me putting in the work. What works for me is for me becoming the greatest student that my coach has ever seen. What works for me is my watch time. What works for me is my read time. What works for me is my execution time. Excuses don't work for me. Hey, girl, I love you. Love you so much, girl. That's the coach right there. She got the name coach. Listen, what works for me may not work for everybody else, right? I'm going to tell you right now, your level of success is on the other side of you showing up. You not showing up is stopping God's promises from being made available in your life. You not showing up, oh, my nose is itching. You not showing up and becoming your highest self is you forfeiting the plans and the purposes of God. The Bible said he has already pre-appointed the boundaries of your dwelling. The Bible said before he formed you in your mother's womb, he knew you. He had already set you apart. Let me tell you something. When you not show up to be your highest self, whoo, my God, I feel God. When you don't show up to be your highest self, right? I'm telling you, you're disgracing who God has called and created you to be. Why do we have to be half of who God called us to be? I'm confused. Why do we, before we go, why do we have to be half of who God has called us to be? Why can't we be the full throttle? Why can't we be like Solomon? When he said, Solomon, even though you didn't ask for this, I'm giving it to you anyway. Listen to me. Why? Who said we can't? Eve. Who told Adam? Who told you you were naked? Listen to me. I'm telling y'all, even in this thing called business, we've been letting the enemy talk to us so much that he's talking us out of our assignments. And our assignments are God ordained. Joseph. Oh, Joseph, you think you got sold and they put you in the pit and then you went through all this in your life and now you've done made it to the palace. You think that caught God by surprise, that it was going to be a famine in the land, and you were going to have to be the one to be the distributor for your generation? Man, please. That didn't miss God. He had already pre-appointed the boundaries of his dwelling. That's why you got to get, what if Joseph was not in position? What if he had gave up and said, you know what? I'm going to go to the game tonight. You know what? I'm not going to build that business. You know what? I'm not going to go work for the king. You know, I'm not going to go, I'm not even going to go do that. I'm not going to, in prison. I'm just going to give up and do, listen, no. What if Daniel had gave up? Oh, y'all got me fired up tonight. What if Daniel had gave up? What if Daniel had gave up? When there was a grace and a call upon his life, when the king called him in, because the Bible said only Daniel had the anointing and the grace to interpret the king's dream. Oh, I gotta go. And people say business is not ministry. There's a grace and a call on every single one of you's life, but if you don't show up, if you don't agree with God about your purpose, if you don't agree with God about who he has called you to be, you're going to always forfeit your destiny. And so a lot of times, like Adam and Eve, we got to get the second best. God told Adam, he said, because of this, because of what you and her have done, you're now being cursed to the ground, cursed stay to the ground. And so the life that God had for Adam and Eve, they never could experience because they chose a lower life. Oh, Lord, thank you, Holy Spirit. But thank God for the Redeemer because now we can receive and accept and live our original lives. So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for hopping on with me tonight. Yes, yeah, absolutely. I do. Somebody said, did you offer coaching? Girl, what? My life is coaching. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. My life is coaching. I was telling God today, I said, I think I missed my call. I should have been coached when I came out the womb. My life is coaching. That's it. You want to elevate your mindset, your business, and your bank account. Let's align. Let's work together, but let's be committed. All of my coaching programs go through application now because I really want to work with people who are committed. Like I really want to work with people who are committed. I want to work with people who want to put in the work. I want to work with people who really have a goal that they want to see met. I want to work with people who want to put in the mind work that it takes, because most of the time with coaching, the first initial, sessions, we really are just unwrapping the onion in your mind, because a lot of times, listen, I could tell you this, I've told people $1 million strategies. I've given them strategies that will change their whole entire life. And guess what? They'll come back and tell me that they want to go work a job. They want to go fix their resume. Why? Mindset. A mind will only achieve at its level to believe. One of the things scientists say that once a mind is expanded to another level, it cannot go back to how it was. So it has to be expanded. It stays there. So one thing that as a coach and a mentor do, they expand your mind, your capacity of thinking. They listen. I've seen it happen where we can go down and 100% absolutely transform even how you see yourself. Period. Most of us, we don't even see ourselves as successful. We don't even see ourselves as worthy of anything. We really sometimes feel like lack and poverty is our portion. So we're trying to build a life around managing under lack and poverty. Like, Lord, how can I build a life where I'm barely making it? I just want to make sure my bills paid, food on the table, food on my back. I want to manage my life through lack and poverty. Oh man, I just want to make sure lack and poverty. So we done got to the point now where we just build life. We build life around lack and poverty. We just build it around lack and poverty. It's a stronghold. So we got to break that, whether that's mentally, physically, spiritually, or emotionally. All right, y'all. I got to go. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all next time. Turn your notifications on. I'm super excited. I am dropping the podcast this month. Well, not May, June. The month of June. Conversations like this is what we're going to be having. I'm going to be having some amazing guests come on, and we're going to talk real talk. This is really me outside of the shell. Like when I'm mentoring, coaching, this is the kind of level that you get from me. It's just real talk. Like I truly believe in being my authentic self. And I never want to be something that I'm not. And I'm telling y'all right now, if you want to learn how to make money in this era, in this industry, you got to get with people who know how money moves. All right. Not only the money moves, but how money moves. All right. Love y'all.